Hey guys, welcome back. In this session, we are discussing cell biology questions of last 20-year GATE Biotechnology paper. So let's start with question number 16. Question number 16 is choose the correct signal transduction pathway. So in the G protein associated signal cascade system, binding of hormone to a cell surface receptor like the 7TM, a 7 transmembrane alpha helices, which is a part of G protein. This will activate production of second messengers like CAMP by the enzyme adenylate cyclase. The CAMP in turn binds and activates downstream signal protein like CAMP dependent protein kinase A, that is PKA. So option A, hormone, then 7TM receptor, G protein, CAMP, then PKA is the right answer. Question number 17 is match the entries in group 1 with those in group 2. So MTT binds to succinate dehydrogenase, annexin V specially binds to phosphatidylserine, methoxystrate allosterically inhibits dihydrofolate reductase, Taxol suppresses microtubule dynamics. So option B, P2Q4R1S3 is the right option. Question number 18 is determine the correctness or otherwise of the following assertion and reason. Assertion: plants convert fatty acids into glucose. Reason: plants have peroxisomes. So plants can make glucose from fatty acids, but this is the only because they are able to use the glyoxylate cycle instead of the Krebs cycle. So option A, both assertion and reason is correct, but R is not correct reason for A. So option A is correct. Question number 19 is which one of the following is incorrect about a typical apoptotic cell? So during apoptotic, the mitochondrial membrane potential MMP decreases. So option C, mitochondrial membrane potential does not change is the right option. Question number 20 is the cytokinetic organelle in plant cells is, so option B, phragmoplast is the right option. Question number 21 is choose the correct sequence of the steps involved in a cytoplasm production. So option A, digestion of cell wall, then protoplasm viability, then cybrid formation, and then osmotic stabilizer. So option A is correct. Question number 22 is in a typical mitotic cell division cycle in eukaryotes, M phase occurs immediately after the, so G2 phase or gap2 phase is the third and final subphase of interphase in the cell cycle directly preceding mitosis. It follows the successful completion of S phase during which the cell's DNA is replicated. G2 phase ends with the onset of prophase, the first phase of mitosis in which the cell's chromatin condensed into chromosome. So option D, G2 phase is the right option. Question number 23 is ATP biosynthesis takes place utilizing the H plus gradient in mitochondria and chloroplast. Identify the correct sites of H plus gradient formation. So during chemiosmosis, the free energy from the series of reactions that make up the electron transport chain is used to pump hydrogen ions across the membrane, establishing an electrochemical gradient. Hydrogen ions in the metric space can only pass through the inner mitochondrial membrane through a membrane protein called ATP synthase. ATP synthase. ATP synthesis in chloroplast is very similar to that in mitochondria. Electron transport is coupled to the formation of a proton H plus gradient across a membrane. The energy in this proton gradient is then used to power ATP synthesis. So option B, across the inner membrane of mitochondria and across the thyroid membrane of chloroplast is the right option. Question number 24 is which one of the following statements regarding G proteins is incorrect? So all G proteins are not trimeric. GPCR dimerization also was proposed to participate in arrestin mediated desensitization based on the size of the cytoplasmic tip of rhodopsin and the presence of two couple-like domains in arrestin, both of which were implicated in receptor binding. Which one of the arrestin binds to two receptors in a dimer? So option C, all G proteins are trimeric is incorrect. Question number 25 is which one of the following metabolic processes in mammalian cells does not occur in the mitochondria? So option D, glycolysis is the right option. Question number 26 is Cell type A secretes molecule X into the culture medium. Cell type B in the same culture responds to the molecule X by expressing protein Y. Which one of the following modes of signaling represents the interaction between A and B? So option C, paracrine, is the right option. Question number 27 is, in the leguminous plants, both of the rhizobium genes and the plant genes influencing nodulation and nitrogen fixation, which one of the following functions is not encoded by the host plant genes? So option D, root hair curling, is the right option. Question number 28 is, which of the following are true with regard to anaerobic respiration in bacteria? So option P, the final electron acceptor is an inorganic substance other than molecular oxygen, and point R, the number of ATP molecules produced per glucose molecule is less than that produced in aerobic respiration. So option C, P and R only, is the right option. Question number 29 is, which one of the following enzymes is encoded by human immunodeficiency virus HIV genome? So option A, reverse transcriptase, is the right option. Question number 30 is, DNA synthesis in eukaryotes occurs during which phase of the mitotic cell cycle? So option C, S phase, is the right option. Question number 31 is, which one of the following cannot be a limiting substrate if Monod's growth kinetics is applicable? So option D, intracellular carbon source, is the right option. Question number 32 is, match the organelles in group 1 with their functions in group 2. So first one, lysosome. Lysosomes involved in digestion of foreign substances. Smooth endoplasmic reticulum is involved in lipid synthesis. Golgi apparatus, it is involved in protein targeting. And last one, nucleolus, it is involved in RNA synthesis. So option A, P1Q3R2S5, is the right option. Question number 33 is, which one of the following covalent linkages exists between 7-methyl-guanosine and mRNAs? So 5' to 5' triphosphate is the right option. All eukaryotic mRNA contain a cap structure and N7-methylated guanosine linked to the first nucleotide of RNA via reverse 5' to 5' triphosphate linkage. So option C is the right option. Thanks for watching and stay tuned for more videos.